Hello children, what you have studied earlier that Lahore session of INC attracted very few Indians. It means the rural population was not totally involved in the celebrations which were done in Lahore session or in 26 January 1930. So due to this, Mahatma Gandhi wanted to find a way to relate this abstract idea. It means that Lahore hoisting a national flag, singing national anthem, these were not properly understood by the rural people. Due to this, Mahatma Gandhi wanted a way to relate this abstract idea of freedom to more concrete issues of everyday life. It means it was not an imaginary idea. He wanted to relate with the idea which should be related with everyday life. Different opinions came that how civil disobedience movement will be started, but finally a very innovative and very new idea came, and that idea was in the form of salt march. It means the famous salt march was the beginning of second mass movement in India, which is called in Hindi Savinay Avagya Andolan, or you can say civil disobedience movement. It was different from non-cooperation movement because in non-cooperation movement people were not supposed to break the rules, but in civil disobedience movement rules were broken and taxes were not paid, revenues were not paid, so that it means the rules were broken. So how it was started? It was started with the famous salt march. Now on 31st January 1930, 31st January 1930, a letter was sent by the Congress to Viceroy Irwin which stated 11 demands. These were different, related with different issues like industrialists, peasants, and what were the demands? The some demands were like reduction in the rate of land revenue, abolition of salt tax, okay, changes in the exchange ratio of rupee, release of political prisoners. So in this way almost 11 demands were put forward. यानी 31 जनवरी 1930 में गांधी जी ने एक लेटर लिखा और इस लेटर में लिखा गया कि आपको लॉर्ड इरविन को ये लेटर लिखा गया और इस लेटर में लिखा गया कि आपको 11 डिमांड्स भेजी जा रही है कांग्रेस की तरफ से, और अगर आप इन डिमांड्स को नहीं मानेंगे तो देन वी विल स्टार्ट अ मास movement. And finally 11 March was chosen. It means 11 March was the day of the last day of the ultimatum, and if their demands, if these 11 demands were not fulfilled, then a second mass movement will start, and that will not be non-cooperation, that will be totally breaking the laws of the British. यानी बहुत ही विनय के साथ हम आपके कानून को तोड़ेंगे. तो 11th March was the day of ultimatum. It means as the demands were not fulfilled on 11th March, so finally Gandhiji's innovative idea, which was very innovative, but at that time British made a mockery of this because they thought ki what Gandhiji was doing, because they were not expecting that this will become a wide success, क्योंकि उनको लगा कि ये सॉल्ट को लेकर के अगर कोई मार्च करता है तो उससे क्या होने वाला है. बट फाइनली इट बिकेम अ वाइड सक्सेस एंड इट गॉट अ वाइड मीडिया कवरेज ऑल्सो, एंड दैट वॉज द फेमस डांडी मार्च because 11 March was the day of ultimatum, and on 12 March Dandi March started and it continued to 6th April. From 11 from 12th March to 6th April, it was a duration of 24 days, and Dandi March started from Sabarmati Ashram to a small village called Dandi. At that time it was called Navsari at that because the district name was Navsari. So finally Dandi March started with 78 volunteers As it started, British thought that it will be a failure, but this 24 days journey of Gandhiji attracted vast media coverage. Even international media um, took attention of it, and in 24 days every 10 miles were covered, and on 6th April finally they reached Dandi and ceremonically violated the law manufactured salt by boiling sea water. यानी नमक को बना करके जो ब्रिटिश की जो कानून थी उसे एक तरह से तोड़ा गया, क्योंकि उस समय क्या था कि लोग जो है जब बाकी फूड मटेरियल्स को खरीदते थे तो उसके साथ उन्हें नमक फ्री में मिल जाता था। लेकिन ब्रिटिश ने क्या किया कि जब नमक पर टैक्स लगा दिया तो अब जो है लोगों को एक एडेड चीज़ को खरीदना पड़ रहा था। तो गांधी जी ने इस नमक पर लगे हुए टैक्स का विरोध किया था और उन्होंने जो 11 डिमांड्स भेजा था इरविन को, उन 11 डिमांड्स में एक डिमांड ये भी था कि नमक पर लगे हुए टैक्स को हटाया जाए। तो गांधी जी के इस मार्च को यानी डांडी मार्च विच स्टार्टेड ऑन 12th March ended in 6:30 a.m. in Dandi, which was a coastal village in Navasari district. He started with 78 volunteers, but thousands of people joined him in that coastal village. Millions of people were doing the same thing in different parts of the country. 60,000 Indians were arrested, and finally, as the salt law was broken, British started their repressive policies. Subhash Chandra Bose has compared this with Napoleon's march to Elba Island. Napoleon, when he was sent to Elba Island, and again when he came back to France, Dandi March was compared with it. It means Dandi March was a huge success. Civil disobedience movement was started with the Dandi March. Why Gandhi ji has chosen salt, yani why Gandhi ji has chosen has chosen salt, yani why he has chosen to break the salt law? Because salt was something consumed by the rich and poor alike, and it was one of the most essential items of food. So due to this, Gandhiji wanted to connect each and every Indian, even living in the remote areas, because when salt law was broken, then it was felt by each and every Indian, and he was successful in connecting the people living in extremely remote areas, क्योंकि salt तो ऐसा था कि जिसे rich भी खाते थे और पुअर भी कंज्यूम करते थे, इसलिए गांधी जी ने सॉल्ट को चुना था। तो इरविन को 11 डिमांड्स भेजा गया, और जब इन 11 डिमांड्स को फुलफ़िल नहीं किया गया तो गांधी जी ने 12th मार्च से लेकर के 6th अप्रैल तक 24 डेज़ की जर्नी थी, दैट वाज स्टार्टेड विद 78 वॉलंटियर्स अटेंडेड बाय थाउजेंड ऑफ पीपल, and it was a journey of almost 384 kilometer. We can say it was 240 miles or 384 kilometer. The civil disobedience movement started with the Dandi March. Overall, it was in the whole country there was a mass support accepted by Gandhiji, because at every place foreign clothes were boycotted, liquor shops were picketed, यानी जहाँ भी लिक्वर शॉप होती थी उसके सामने जो है लोग धरने पर बैठ जाते थे, लोग डेमोन्स्ट्रेशंस लगाते थे इंडियन गुड्स का। जो पीजेंट से उन्होंने रेवेन्यू पे नहीं किया, चौकीदारी टैक्स को पे नहीं किया, ऑफिसर्स जो है उन्होंने रिज़ाइन कर दिया, फॉरेस्ट को जो है पहले रिज़र्व फॉरेस्ट और प्रोटेक्टेड फॉरेस्ट और विलेज फॉरेस्ट में डिवाइड किया गया था, और इंडियंस को रिज़र्व फॉरेस्ट में जाने की परमिशन नहीं थी, तो नाउ इंडियंस स्टार्टेड गोइंग इन द रिज़र्व फॉरेस्ट टू कलेक्ट वुड एंड ग्रेज कैटल, यानी दे टोटली ब्रोक द लॉज ऑफ द ब्रिटिश। One person who is mentioned here, it is Abdul Ghaffar Khan. So little more information I want to give about him. Abdul Ghaffar Khan was a person, he is also called Frontier Gandhi. फ्रंटियर गांधी भी इन्हें कहा जाता है, या फिर सरहदी गांधी भी इन्हें कहा जाता है, और ही इज़ द फाउंडर ऑफ खुदाई खिदमत गार्ड। उनकी एक ग्रुप थी जिन्हें खुदाई खिदमत गार्ड कहा जाता है, बहुत सारे जगह पर उन्हें बच्चा खान भी कहा जाता है। तो अब्दुल गफ़ार खान वाज वेरी सक्सेसफुल person in Peshawar, which is presently in Pakistan, and he was an activist who worked to end the British rule in colonial India. गांधी जी के बहुत करीब थे। इनका बर्थ हुआ था पेशावर पाकिस्तान में, और ये एक फॉरेनर भी है जिन्हें भारत रत्न भी दिया गया, और ये बिल्कुल नहीं चाहते थे कि इंडिया और पाकिस्तान का डिवीज़न हो, ये पार्टीशन के बिल्कुल एगेंस्ट थे। तो अब्दुल गफ्फार खान वाज अ फाउंडर ऑफ खुदाई खिदमतगार एंड एन एक्टिविस्ट फॉर द फ्रीडम स्ट्रगल। तो अब्दुल गफ्फार खान को भी अरेस्ट किया गया पेशावर में 1930 में। पेशावर में डेमोन्स्ट्रेटर्स जो थे वो इतने एंग्री हो गए कि उन्होंने पुलिस, इवन कि पुलिस की फायरिंग हुई उनके ऊपर, हज़ारों लोगों की डेथ हुई। लोगों को बुरी तरह से जो इवन व्हेन दे वे डूइंग नॉन वायलेंट वेज टू प्रोटेस्ट द मूवमेंट, इवन देन दे वे ब्रूटली ट्रीटेड बाय द ब्रिटिश। Police posts, municipal buildings, railway stations were attacked by the workers of Solapur when Gandhiji was arrested. So when these things were going on, even ki women, children were attacked, satyagrahis were attacked, more than lakhs of people were arrested. So in these conditions, finally, Gandhiji has decided that he should have a pact with Lord Irwin, because situation was not under control and it was quite repressive. In a very brutal way, Britishers were dealing this movement, which was started in 1930 with the famous Dandi March. So finally, Gandhiji has decided to go with Lord Irwin, yani finally, and a pact was signed with, which was called Gandhi-Irwin Pact, which we will discuss in the next topic.